Hey, good morning, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna make some coffee while I talk to you about why grifters are not necessarily as bad as people make it out to be. And oh my gosh, who am I? Am I a grifter? No, I don't have a course to sell you. You don't trust me. I've not made any amount of money. To be fair, you could insult me because you could consider that I have spent a lot of money on grifters. I've spent hundreds of dollars. You can shame me all you want. I don't think it's going to make you a better person or me a better person by shaming me on how much money I've sent to Hamza Ahmed, to be fair. Okay, first we got to define what a grifter is. I don't know the exact definition. I probably just made up a definition in my head based on context clues. Hold on, I got to take you. Look, I'm making coffee. Yeah, that's a $6,000 machine. It's not mine. It's my brother's. He has a bunch of coffee businesses, but I get to have that coffee station in my house. Isn't that pretty fire? Okay, so my mind has the definition of grifters. It has made up a definition of grifters based on context clues, based on hearing the word over some time. And I don't know, you could define a grifter as someone usually on the online guru self-improvement space or make money online space, selling an overpriced, unworthy product. And that is simply so super subjective. The first thing that came to mind, by the way, it may not necessarily be true, but the first thing that came to mind was that if course sellers are grifters, then so is college. Of course, then you'd have to go into the argument of, oh no, college is actually good because X, X, and X. So therefore, it's subjective. And I feel like at least a decent amount, I don't know the percentages, maybe the majority of course sellers are absolutely slimy and scammy. Maybe most try to be, but I feel like the bigger ones, the ones they've probably achieved a lot of really good results and made people a lot of money. Maybe not the majority of people, but I'm willing to bet that they have made that money for people. Hold on, let me pour my milk into the jug. Hamza didn't make me a ton of money, but he has helped a lot of people change their beliefs and, I don't know, giving them education and tactics, or improve their lives, or improve their relationship with women. Maybe it's ruined some people because everything has trade-offs, but so has college. Okay, I'm not arguing that college is bad, by the way. I'm not arguing that every course is good. I'm just arguing that it's not necessarily good or bad, and it depends on a case-by-case basis. And I think a lot of people shame grifters. I don't know. Maybe I see a lot of people shame people. I know this guy from Valuetainment. I forgot his name. It's this Arab, Syrian, Iranian guy who, hold on. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me because I'm about to steam the milk. Look at this. Once I turn this BS on, here, I'm going to put it here so you can see what I'm doing, get you a little bit more interaction. All right. So PBD podcast, this Iranian guy, I saw it on Twitter. It was trending. Oh my gosh, I'm steaming the milk super badly. Oh yeah, that's better. That he was trending, that he was charging like an outrageous amount of money for a 1-hour consultation. And everyone was calling him a grifter. Maybe it's not worth it, but maybe it is. And I think he has the right to charge whatever he wants, just because you're not forced to buy it. Just because someone charges a lot of money for something you deem to be unworthy doesn't inherently mean that it's wrong for him to charge. Heck, he might not sell a thing. But maybe he doesn't sell a single call. But maybe a lot of people request for calls, and maybe he just doesn't want to do calls. And therefore, he set a price. If you want to get a call with me, I'd only do it for this amount. You know what I mean? Okay, the milk, I'm a little distracted. It didn't come out nice. You ready? Oh my gosh, I spilled because I'm distracted. Whatever, I'll clean that later. Ready? I'm going to make some latte art right here. A little quick break before I keep talking. Actually, I can keep talking. So yeah, you don't have to buy his course. You don't have to buy his call. And it's not inherently bad. And the product itself, it's like consulting, which is pretty accepted, or college, which is education, which is pretty accepted. The only thing that matters is you deeming it to be an unfair price and you deeming it to be too expensive. College is expensive, but it's societally accepted. a lot of people could really think college is a scam, but most people, at least the normies, most of you, don't deem it to be a grift. Maybe my definition of grift is completely wrong, but I feel like if my definition of grift is wrong, then a lot of people's definition of grifts is wrong. So here's the thing. Yes, there are people that straight up lie about results and testimonials and promise too much just to get some money, and they're disingenuous. But most aren't, and selling info products or coaching calls isn't inherently bad. That's it. Look at how good my latte art came. I'm so proud of this one. It's a nice little heart. I'm practicing latte art. Let's go. Goodbye.